Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly here with Flo. And Flo, we've seen it all over social media today, how pretty much everyone is going for the Lions, at least America. And here's a few pictures. Here's this right here of just California going for the Niners. But then they got more specific and said, this is how it is, pretty much just Northern California, which I do get just because the Lions have not been to Super Bowl in like forever, pretty much. And, they're kind of like they've always lost. So I kind of get that part. However, I think the Niners do have the biggest fan base, them and the Cowboys. And I think we took over the most stadiums out there. But let's check out this clip real quick because we know a country that is going for the Niners, and that's Mexico. So let's check out how it is, what went down against the Packers in Mexico City. Check this out. All right, man. That's not all, man. Over there in Jalisco, they were going wild too, man. Had a huge party. Let's check this one out too.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Gracias a todos. ¡Viva México, cabrones!
El momento exacto en el que gana los 49
es... Soy el jefe.
Go Niners, familia, party, Cheves y 49.
All right, man. So it's everywhere, man. I swear, when I'm on Twitter, one of every 6 tweets is in Spanish, man. They're like really getting into it. Obviously, we know Mexico, the biggest sports over there, soccer and boxing, man. Those are the 2 big dogs. But American football is starting to completely take over. And it's usually the 49ers that most of these teams are in love with out there. But what do you think about this, man? Them going crazy over there in Mexico. And how pretty much Mexico has the 49ers back, even though USA looks like it's going for Detroit.
Yeah, man. That's badass, though. It seems like the Niners, we just took over pretty much Mexico completely. And it makes sense because, like, obviously, Fred Warner leading the pack, he's kind of been that, like...
in the video, too, they had the mascot of Fred Warner.
Yeah, he's kind of been that staple person for the whole Mexican football movement.
Mm-hmm.
What do they go by? The Por la Cultura. Mm-hmm. And then, so, he's kind of been the face of it, So, it would make sense that because of that, the Niners are going to be the most popular. Plus, everybody who from here who goes down south, usually around December, January, they're down there, they're rocking their gear because Niner fans, they show out wherever they go. They're always going to have their stuff. Like you said, they're the best traveling fan base out of everyone. You know, we always take over stadiums. This is the one exception to the week, just because, like you said, it's just that feel-good story for the Detroit Lions, just because it's been so long for them. It seems like people love underdog stories, you know? So I think that's why they're getting that extra love. And then for SoCal, I get it that supposedly that they're, but I feel SoCal should still be red in that first picture, because, man, even when we play the Rams, man, that stadium is our stadium. So for them just to put Northern California in the whole United States, that's kind of wrong, you know? At least give us the whole state of California.
Yeah, but there are like a shitload of other fans of different, you know. Yeah, the 49er fans, man, they have literally the past few years just taking over stadiums. Like, they're everywhere. Like, when I saw 49er fans in Jacksonville, I was like, what the hell is going on? This was in 2019 when it first started happening. And I was like tripping out, like, holy cow, like, this is crazy how, because usually it's just like the Cowboys, Pittsburgh, I thought Denver really have great fan bases, but the Niners, man, I think they passed all of these dudes up. And to see it over there in Mexico, man, that we do have a whole other country that's rooting for the Niners, like, passionately. Like, you can see these guys going crazy, almost as crazy as me, maybe more than crazy than me during these games. So that's absolutely unbelievable seeing this stuff. So I'm pumped, man. I know USA, they're going to be rolling with a Cinderella story, and it happens all the time. Like in the college basketball, they're always going for the Cinderella story, and that kind of is the Lions, even though they're a badass team. But, man, hopefully we get it done for the fans that have been waiting forever. Not as long as the Detroit fans, but we've been waiting like 29 years. And then the people in Mexico, man, they're going crazy, and it's just growing the sport over there. If we win it all, man, I think it's going to explode. Maybe not as much as boxing and soccer, but it's going to get up there, man. I know there's their own league now, like kind of like working hand in hand with the NFL. That happened, I think, last year. So it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. When you think about it, like I said, we've been at that doorstep for a while. We got to get through this year. Detroit, they're gonna have their time, but right now, this is 49er time. You know, we got to get it done. This is the year I feel like, hey, let's just get this freaking monkey off our back, Steve Young style. And can you imagine Fred Warner? What kind of icon he's gonna be in Mexico? Obviously, he's from the States, but man, that's gonna put him up there with like some of these guys like Cesar Chavez, freaking the boxer and the freaking the farmer,
Salvador Sanchez.
He's gonna be up there, and then he's gonna be that face of football for Mexico for future generations to come. You know?
Yeah, I know. Even when I saw the story with Brock Purdy, like that was trending like on Univision and Telemundo, I was like, what the fudge? Like, how is this? Like, but then I was like, there people were like commenting, like a lot of people over there in Mexico were like all pumped up, like, hi, Brock Purdy, viva Brock Purdy. Like, it was crazy, like what was going on. So I mean, a lot of these guys right here and the Niners didn't even know, but they're rock stars over there. It didn't happen. It's weird. Like some groups, like United States groups, are like big, like stars, like other places. Like that's how it is right now with the Niners, man. All these guys are like stars over there in Mexico. They don't even know it. Like they have their jerseys and all that, just going crazy. And we noticed that at the Mexico City, man, how it was going crazy. That place was like jam packed with 49er fans over there. So they're really into it. Mexico City is like it's like San Francisco. It's like huge ass city. Probably I think bigger than San Francisco. So it's crazy.
And the impressive thing of that game was we played Arizona, that also has a big Mexican fan base too, just because a lot of obviously people of Mexican culture from there, but still the Niners just completely took over that game, and that was their home game too.
That was their home game.
So that was wild also.
I know. Hopefully we have more games over there, because no matter what, it's going to be like a home game. You know, I know in 2008 when it was barely starting to get big in the NFL over there in Mexico, we played. Remember, I think it was the Cardinals again. Yeah. It was big, but it wasn't as big as it was last year. Last year it was just like a whole party, and you had dudes out there, former 49ers like Jesse Sapolo out there, working with the young kids, and he even talked about it. He's like, man, there needs to be more Mexicans like in the NFL, because these guys are like rough. We've seen them, they're like the best boxers in the world. These guys are like, so I mean, that would be cool, man, if we had more. I know we do have a few. We had Anthony Munoz, probably one of the best offensive linemen ever to play the game. Tony Gonzalez, but he's Puerto Rican, but still, there's been quite a few out there. I know Alex Barnett, who got called up to the 53-man roster. He's actually Mexican. Alejandro, he is, but he didn't actually get to play, though. It looked like he was getting called up, but who knows what's going to happen. But that was pretty awesome seeing that. And I know America ain't going for Niners, but down south, baby, La Raza, they're going for the Niners. So hopefully we take care of business and get to that Super Bowl next week. So it's going to be absolutely insane, man.
All right, well, you guys let us know in the comments what you guys think about this. The United States going for Detroit, but Viva Mexico going for the Niners. You guys let us know where you guys stand. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See y'all next time.
Peace.